Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. Well, I guess it counts as getting something done. The fact that I just completed a couple hour nap. I went in after squaring up those 16 and 17-inch pieces and made some egg salad sandwiches, egg and olive. I like to put hard-boiled eggs and mayonnaise and olives and black pepper, ground black pepper, and I like to do it on toast, but it's pretty hard to do toast in the kitchen the way it is now because the way things are, but that's all right. So, I got all these. Oh, come on, you can do better. There you go. 16-inch, 17-inch. Yeah, and I rounded over all the edges, as you can see by all this sawdust on here from the router table. I ought to get back to work on that project. That's the two 16-inch square cube boxes. I'm thinking I'm going to deal with what little wood is in the wire wagon here and empty these scraps into the wagon. That ought to be just about a wagon load. You see this one here? It's come apart there at the corner. I see these way too short of staples. So I'd like to bend that. Put some longer staples in it. Maybe glue as well. But I need it empty to do it. So empty out the wire wagon. Deal with each of these pieces. Deal with them might just mean lean them up against the other stuff. I don't know. Oh, I'm just waking up from a nap, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'll do some vacuuming, clean up. I was planing, and this here nut, the planer does this. This nut all of a sudden appeared in front of me when I was planing. It must have come out of this thing somewheres, I'm thinking. It just appeared. And so it looked just like it came right out of this machine, but I can't for the life of me figure out where it would have come. I'm getting close to have used up the first side of the first set of blades with all the planing I've done. I really need to reverse them, but not quite yet. Almost, not quite, almost. I've got this wood here that I want to do something with. Yep, just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Bear, what are you announcing? There's no cats around today. I saw a he-kitty for just a brief minute this morning, and BB met me this morning, but has not been around the shop at all today when I've been in here. I don't know where all the cats are. I just checked the cat food. There's plenty of cat food. All by myself here today, just me and the bear dog. I brought in the fence charger. It's going. I would like to rototill this, but if I rototill it, I gotta have something to plant, and I don't have any cover crop to put in here right now. As much as I'd like to. Is that garlic coming up? Is that garlic? Well, it sure looks like garlic coming up. Yeah, rototill this up. That's what's just going to be next, according to Gary, is garlic. I kind of thinking rototill that flower garden up and do the garlic down there, and put cover crop on this. Gonna have to do something pretty quick because we're making a solid here. We might put this compost pile on there. It's all stopped working. It's not settling down anymore. Doesn't have any heat. Yeah, you can dig down in there and it's cold, muddy stuff, terrible muddy stuff down in there. Huh. Pretty disgusting, actually. Compost won't stop running. It's pretty nasty. I just cut these wire ties. I could fill up the 10 cubic foot wheelbarrow wagon, and maybe haul that down into that compost down there. Use that fork. Wish I had the energy within me to run either the rototiller or the lawnmower. I just don't. Oh, did you see Art and Bree's post today? It was about their pigeons and how they're letting them fly. This is going to be our pigeon place in here. It looks so good. Can't wait to get pigeons. I'm going to get 2 of the high-end online by-the-mail pigeons. A breeding pair. Start there, much like Art and Bree did. Art and Bree's daughter, actually. And raise pigeons in here. Yeah, if you want to see us raise pigeons, become a subscriber. We're up over the 500 mark now. We're headed for 1,000. We've got the watch hours, and we've got everything we need, actually, except for the subscriber count. We'll have pigeons come spring, probably early spring, I'm thinking. And we'll also, I'm hoping, get where's Turkey? We will get at least, I'm thinking, 200 egg layer. There's Turkey. We'll get 200 egg layer pullets to get started, and by then many of these roosters will be consumed in the soup pot. Only I think 6 pullets in here. The rest of them are all roosters. But it'd be nice to have 200 egg layers, and not for eggs, but for selling hens ready to lay. I would have liked to have done that this time of year. I would have liked it if all of these were egg layers, but the roosters are not really egg layers. They're soup birds. But I think you probably saw where Gary makes her own noodles and makes a mean chicken noodle soup. And many of these will join up with the noodles. They're growing. They are definitely growing. So many roosters. We went to LaRue Hatchery, which is a local hatchery over here in Kenton, and I asked for straight run, and we got 44 roosters and 6 pullets. Not really an honest straight run, I don't think. The Banties we got are straight run, and we don't know yet who's a rooster and who's a hen in that bunch, but that was from Myers Hatchery up there in Sullivan, Ohio. And that's another local hatchery. In both cases, we drove to get our birds rather than getting them mailed. I didn't want to risk the mail the way things are. So I bought them from places that are within an hour or so drive. Meyer Hatchery has inexpensive non-GMO grain, so Gary filled up her car with that, with the grain, and it's still in the car, actually. And these guys are getting big, so they're huge. Well, it wasn't these. It was the other ones inside. Not take it back. It was the ones inside she picked up. But those two were growing bigger. But, yeah, she wants to put it in totes, but the onions are sitting on the totes, drying inside. I think they're just about dry, actually, so that can probably happen here pretty quick. But when you get a mess of onions, you got to put them out somewhere where they can dry. We did that, and it's not like you can preserve them anyway. It's difficult. Look at these cover crops. Wow. You know what would be fun? You know what would really be fun? Would be to put the mower on its uppermost setting, and while this is still green, bag it with the mower, and then plant more rye. You see, we got a new generation of rye coming up. You see all this redness here? Can you see it? These little sprouts. We got a new generation from that last bout of rain we got. We got more seeds to germinate. So right now, rye seed is problematic because I told my friend Rocky about where I buy my rye, and he went and bought all they had, and then when they ordered more, he went back and bought all they had again. But fortunately, he found that he can save 50 cents a bag or something over in Danville, so he won't be buying all the rye that comes into the community here again. But yeah, hopefully this week there'll be more rye in the community. Yeah, there's quite a bit of this new generation of winter rye coming up, but boy, I'd like to bag all that, put it on the compost, and boy, that's a lot of green matter right there. And then till it after I've mowed it. Till it and plant it to rye. This has just had a heavy dose of sawdust. My idea is to, you see I got the wagon parked over there. Bring manure over here and put a layer of manure over the top of all this. But a layer of green stuff would accomplish the same thing, I think, for composting. Get this heating up. Yeah. It's just a matter of how much energy you've got. I went in and took a nap. And I came out and I'm still pushing for energy. Bear dogs down there in the barn. I got to build myself a door for that barn so that he won't get in there. That yellow handled fork right there, that's what we'd use to move the compost or the manure. Make compost. We're kind of ready for winter. We have our sled, the one I bought last year, but they didn't have any in stock because of the virus. And I went down to Cabela's and picked this up. So we got that. We're kind of ready for winter, but we still need wood split. Set that electric splitter up on sawhorses. Right now it's the height of your ankle bone. I sure couldn't do that. But separate out all the long ones. Hey, bear! Bear! Yeah. The long ones need to come out. Maybe that's something I could do right now, is at least separate out some of the long ones using a picaroon. I see quite a few of them. You got to get working on this splitting project. This is the picaroon. I think I'm going to use that right now. And see this one and that one. And that one up there, those two, I think, and this one right here into that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, I think maybe that one, I'm not sure. Definitely that board over there. Just pick them out as I find them and set them aside to be cut with the chainsaw. Got to get ready for winter. That splitter will take time to run. It's very slow. It's got a cycle time of 18 seconds. And splitters we used in New Hampshire had a 2-second cycle time. Super splits. Seems like this one will take a day to make a day's worth of firewood. Alright, well, you continue with what you were doing, which is probably watching YouTube videos, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll subscribe. If you have subscribed, I hope you'll find somebody who hasn't that will, because we need more subscribers. Alright, I'm going to use what little energy I got left. God bless.